how did Dr. Parnassus come about? I decided I was going to write something original for a change, something that wasn't an adaptation of a book I liked, to just go for it. Because I really hadn't done anything like that since the mid-'80s. And it was just a blank slate. There was nothing there. And all it began with an idea of this ancient traveling theater, arriving in modern London with this extraordinary show and nobody paying any attention to it. That was really it. And little by little we found a plot, we found characters. They all kind of gathered around this basic premise of an Imaginarium where if you pays your money, the good doctor will help as you step through this mirror to let your imagination blossom. And it's, you can actually start believing in some of the things you wanted to, or have your dreams come true. But then you start doing that and you realize, well, that could go on forever. And so we very quickly decided you have to have a choice, a crossroads in these little imaginary adventures where you have to make a choice. And that implies probably a better and a worse choice, maybe good and evil. Maybe the devil has arrived. and it kind of grew step by step. And it was, and we finally discovered we had a film, we had a script. And then you start gathering the talent, and off you go and make it one day.
I see. There's a scene when the mobsters go inside the mirror, and then there's the whole dancing cop scene. Yeah. Was that at all Python inspired? Was there any?
Totally, because I was feeling I wanted, the film should be a compendium of all the things I enjoyed and liked. So a bit of Python was important. What was interesting about the dancing policeman, we did a previs of the scene, and I had drawn it up, but it was originally they were dancing girls in police uniforms and fishnet tights. And the previs was very clunky because we didn't have much money, and so they became these bulky creatures. I thought, it's even funnier to have policemen in drag with short skirts and fishnet tights dancing. And so it became even more Pythonic at that point.
Was it difficult to incorporate the extra incarnations of Heath Ledger's character?
No, once I made the leap to carry on and find a solution, the elements were all there to do this. We had this mirror that you could go through, and the premise that if you went through with somebody else, their imagination may be stronger than yours. So we decided, okay, faces could change. People could look different depending on who you're with in the other side of the mirror. So Heath's character goes through the mirror 3 times, and so I hunted down 3 close friends of his, and we ended up with Johnny Depp, Colin Farrell, and Jude Law stepping in. And what's interesting for people to see the film, a lot of people assumed it was written to be done that way, and it wasn't. We just had the right circumstances, or the wrong circumstances with losing Heath, to create something like that.